So I'm going to take Razor Clear, which is very fast drying, which is great for encapsulating. I'm going to put it on the inside, and then take that sequence and apply, apply, apply. I'm going to take a very thin wet bead over that glitter. I'm kind of sandwiching it in, okay? And then I'm going to take Venus Star and then a little bit over the whole nail. If you don't sandwich the glitter in, what's going to happen is if you're going to use a darker color, like we're going to use Donut White, right? When you apply that Donut White, it could bleed into the glitter and not make it look so pretty and snatched. So I like to sandwich it in. So a very small wet bead again of Razor Clear. Sandwich that in. Very thin and very wet, almost like if you're painting with the acrylic, okay? And make sure there's no little gap. Beautiful. Gonna give that a few seconds. Close these bad boys up. I want to make sure I don't miss any comments. And then we're gonna use Donut White, which is our glow-in-the-dark ombre white acrylic. And I'm going to encapsulate. I'm going to very gently taper it towards the cuticle area and then down. And you guys know you can encapsulate or design up to 70% of the nail before applying. If you encapsulate more than 70% of the nail, the light will not penetrate through and you will not be able to have proper adhesion of the 1, 2, 3 go nail, okay? Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to let that dry or polymerize if you want to use a fancy word for just a few seconds. Clean my brush. People always ask, Max, how do you clean your brush? How do you keep it from getting clumps? And the answer is, first of all, you wipe while you're working. And that comes from practice. You get used to it, right? And also using the proper brush wipes. Something like the nail care brush wipes or the Luxe brush wipes will make a huge difference. Do not use regular tissue paper or toilet paper or paper towels because they have fiber. They're not designed to absorb liquid properly. That's why you're always going to have people with like chunks in their brush and things like that. And then it becomes discouraging to work with. That's why everything is designed as a system to make it easy for you and foolproof. Because the last thing you want is to get discouraged and then you're going to be like upset. You're like, oh, this is not working. And then you're like, oh, I give up. Hi, my love. So I'm going to wait for a few seconds, make sure this is drying properly. And the more it polymerizes or the more it dries, the more transparent the acrylic will be. And then we can see that beautiful design. Especially right now that Halloween is right around the corner, I love a good glow-in-the-dark fantasy. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. I messed up the tip. That's okay. I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. And that's why it's good we're on live television. That way if you make a mistake, we know what to do. So I'm just going to take a dry bead. So I'm going to take the bead dried on my paper towel and pack it into the tip. So remember, you guys, the drier the acrylic, the faster it will dry. The wetter the acrylic, the slower it will dry. The drier the acrylic, the more opaque it will be. The wetter the acrylic, the more sheer or transparent it will be. So if you use your acrylic really wet, your colors are going to be really sheer and very like runny, uneven. The drier it is, the more opaque it will be. So when you're working with white or ombre, you want to use a medium to wet. Medium to dry consistency. When you're using clear or pinks, you want to use a wetter to a medium consistency to get the best result, right? And no, this is actually a soft gel, the bubblegum gel. So it's a soak off. So it soaks off in about 20 minutes or so. So her pink press-on gel is already dry. I'm gonna line up my 1, 2, 3 go. Just like that. Beautiful, look at that. Make sure she's not wonky and give her a quick little freeze. Turn the hand upside down. If there's any spillage or any nalga, just take an orange wood stick and wipe it off. Beautiful. And then I'm going to seal the inside with a coat of gel top coat. I'm going to use Shiny today in this instance. And we're going to seal the whole inside of the nail. This is essential anytime you're doing any kind of encapsulation work or any kind of glitter on the inside, always seal the inside with top coat. I'm going to bake it now for 1 whole minute inside the Barbie lamp. Clean my little orange wood stick. I didn't hear you. Oh, sorry, I can't see the comment. Is it a hard gel? I'm sorry, daughter. It's a soak-off gel. Bubblegum gel is a soak-off gel. Do you have to be a professional? Our products are for the fantasy, so I leave that up to your interpretation. But I will tell you that our products cover a wide variety of needs, whether they be home care or whether they be in the most discriminating and demanding salon or winning awards and competitions. We have you covered. It has been so muggy here, you guys. Oh, you can take it out now. Look at that, you guys. Don't these look like sculpted acrylics? It's so sick. So now we're going to tailor the sides. I'm using a 100 grit file today. I'm going to file those sides nice and straight. And you can see the filing is very minimal. I love the ombre effect that it has, and it glows in the dark, which is the best part too. And while I'm filing and snatching the phalanges, I'm going to file those cuticles. I apologize if I can't get to every single comment, you guys, because I don't have anybody to read them today, because my mom, she's not feeling well. So when you're filing the sides of the nail, you guys, the only part of the file you want to see is the center line of the file, to ensure you get a really proper and sharp line. And don't move on to the next step until you're 100% satisfied with what you're doing. So for example, if I didn't feel my side was straight enough, or if I felt there was maybe some product stuck there, I would go back in and file and make sure you're completely satisfied with it, and then move on. That will help you not get discouraged and also keep your consistency and speed up too. So now we're going to go in with the refined cuticle bit. We're going to blend out that cuticle. This is why I personally like to leave a little bit of space at the cuticle area, because that way it's easier to go back in with the nail drill and blend it out. Because if you apply the nail all the way to the back, it's going to look more press-on-y than sculpted, than like an acrylic nail. And you can't really get that drill really tight in there and blend it out really sharply. And this is what they do like in Eastern Europe too. They leave a little bit of space. Well, actually they leave a lot of space. And then they go back in and they apply more gel to make it look really seamless. But unfortunately for me, that technique I think takes too long. And it's a lot of filing. It looks good, but it's too laborious. We want fast and easy. Beautiful. And last but not least is the thumb. And the bit again is the refined cuticle bit. And if you guys missed any step from this process, this video is already on Instagram, it's going to be on YouTube, and it's also going to be on Facebook too. Beautiful. So now I'm going to take my purple buffer. We're going to buff the whole surface of the nail. And I'm buffing in a nice, even, smooth direction going down. And I'm removing that purple dot too. The purple dot was just with the regular Sharpie marker. I think that was like one from the dollar store. And again, I apologize, you guys, if I can't get to every single comment, but I know the Pink Army has my back. You girls know already most of the answers too. Look at that shape, so stunning, right? Has anybody asked, where can I purchase? What's the website? Where can I order? You already know, enelcouture.com. Made in America. What shape is this? XXL sculpted stiletto. So now I'm beveling out the inside. Do you guys know what top coat I'm going to use? Let's see who can guess. Beautiful. Now let's remove the dust. Does anybody remember who I mentioned would be the model for Monday? It's gonna be Mama D.
Who's Mama D?
La Daniela. So I'm gonna take a Luxe brush wipe. Man, this music is giving me total Jersey Shore vibes. And now we're gonna chemically buff the surface of the nail with 100% pure acetone. You guys already know, never ever ever use alcohol or any product that contains alcohol. That will cause lifting and you're gonna have a lot of issues. Never ever ever alcohol. Always pure acetone. It's gonna clean, disinfect, remove that dust, and just give you a really beautiful final result, so that way we can apply our top coat. Give that a few seconds to air dry. Oh look, I think that's her. Yeah, she said she's in love with these nails. Next week is French week, Mama D, so we have to do something kind of like maybe white and beige. Bridal week. I know for a lot of people, depending on where you live, June is a bridal month, but for us here in Arizona, a big bridal month is like the fall. So like August, September, October, November, the winter season is, we have a lot of weddings here. Because that's when the weather barely, well, it's not 100 degrees, it's like 80 or 90 degrees. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh. And that bubblegum gel just blends in really beautifully. And the top coat that we're using is Wonder Gel, because Wonder Gel is a rubber gel top coat, so it's great for French nails and ombre nails because it will help prevent yellowing because of the UV inhibitors in it. And it's also a rubber gel top coat, so for example, if you're a hairdresser, if you tan, if you smoke, this will help keep your nails from going yellow. And then I'm going to take a liner brush I'm going to go around that cuticle area, make sure the product is really nice and even. So that way it's really beautifully sealed. What do you guys think? Super chic, right? Super elegant. And this brush is from the Pink Crystals liner set. And then we're going to turn the hand upside down, let it self-level out, just for about 10 seconds. And bake for 1 minute. Let's see the comments, if I missed anything. Do the felt cover tips kind of, if polygel type application. If you want to see them applied with a poly type gel like Happy Gel or Acrygel, we have videos actually already on IG, on Facebook, on YouTube as well too. Alcohol is the enemy. Drink the alcohol, don't use it on your nails. Wonder that's what you used on Instagram. On the nails? I personally think they look really cute. Some are here in California still. Bubblegum gel comes in clear and pink, and soon it will come in 2 more colors. Do all your worldwide distributors have the clearance sale items or just in the US? So just in the US. Our 2 other distributors in New Zealand and in Canada, I don't know what sales they're running right now, but I would reach out to them. If not, you can definitely get a VPN, and then you can access the American website and order from us direct if they don't have the clearance sales. Just so that way you don't miss that sale. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna have strawberries and cream. Sunday's my cheat day, so tomorrow I'm gonna have ice cream. Not ice cream, cream, like strawberries and cream. They make these really good ones with granola here where I live. Does New Zealand ship to Australia or only the US? Right now, only the US. Good evening. You're welcome, my love. I think they're ready. Yeah? Ya tienes más de un minuto, yo creo. I think she's been baking for over a minute. Yes, look at that. Don't they look like acrylic nails? But they literally took like 20-30 minutes to do. So you guys already know, after the hand comes out of the lamp, we're going to let the nails finish the polymerization process. What does that mean? That means you have to let them cool down. It's like you bake a pie, you take it out of the oven, you let it sit. The same for your nails. So give it about 10 to 15 seconds and then hit it with cotton candy cuticle oil, because if you apply oil too soon, that nail can yellow and we don't want that. Classy chic, 100. Beautiful, look at that. So now